Hi guys, and how are you doing? Well, now we are back with my predictions. Of course, by the way, you're watching this. When you finish this, try to watch the soccer trick shots video. Last one of the season. Smine versus Slope. Great video. Go check it out. Okay. Let's stop self-promoting now. Had a good day so far, yes. Thank you for asking. I was voted into student council, so yeah. But my predictions. Let's go on. How are you doing? Yeah, I should have really asked that earlier, but let's go on with La Liga. Remember, we are doing La Liga, Bundesliga, Premier League, and Serie A. Some people want me to do League One, Liga N, but I don't really like Liga N a lot. I mean, I always cover it in my weekly recap, which is gonna be on Sunday. But I don't really like it as much as these other leagues. So first, Villarreal versus Real Valladolid. Two pretty strong teams. Do I think any of them will get in the will get into relegation places or even close to them? No, not really. I think there are some of those teams that are kind of competing from 10th to 15th place. Okay. But yeah, I think they're pretty evenly matched, so they'll get a 2-2 tie. Then Levante versus Eibar. Levante been a pretty impressive team so far. Eibar not so much. Eibar probably competing from that 14th through relegation. I'm pretty sure they're in the relegation zone right now, or pretty close to it. Levante, I think they might get up there. I think they might be more successful this season. And I think they will get a 3-1 win here. Then Atletico Madrid versus Celta Vigo. And as you know, Atletico Madrid, as you don't know, Atletico Madrid lost the last match against Real Sociedad. What is that, Atletico Madrid? For that, I could have put Atletico Madrid lose against Real Sociedad, but I put Man City lose against Norwich City. Yeah, I may have put that. But yeah, I think, as you know, Atletico Madrid, they love that 1-0 win. And I think they'll get it here against Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo, pretty tricky team to play again. I think they'll be competing maybe from 8th to 15th. Or I think they might be competing more for 10th to 15th. There we go. Then Getafe versus Real Majorca. Getafe, they have not been having it good. But again, they haven't been really going against the easiest sides. Real Majorca, yeah, pretty much. Real Majorca have been going against pretty not so tough sides, but not so good sides. I mean, good, yes, but not so, top 10 for La Liga quality. They're decent. So I think Getafe might get their first win of the season. Second win? I don't know. Second win, I believe, of the season against Real Majorca, 2-0. I may be entirely wrong. Then let's go to Granada versus Barcelona. Yes, man. They're getting up there. We're at 5th now, I believe. But yeah, I think Barcelona will win 2-1. They might even win 3-1, but again, Granada, very tricky team to play. There's a lot of those in La Liga right now. But yeah, they have their defense. They're having some problem with their defense, I think. But they are pretty good goal scorers. Yeah, they could work. I mean, this might be a goal fest, another goal fest for Barcelona if Granada can't keep that defense, working properly. But, Granada may take advantage of some counterattacks here. But, we'll see. I'm pretty sure Barcelona will win. There's the dog barking. Good. Espanyol versus Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad, I think they'll get their second win in a row here. And I think they'll win 3-2 against Espanyol. They haven't been doing so good so far. They're at 18th? I'm talking way too fast. Should I talk, not as fast? Okay, let's go to the next game, which is Valencia versus Leganes. Now Leganes, if they don't keep up, if they keep going like this, they're totally getting relegated. Totally. No doubt about it. They've been doing terribly bad right now. And I feel like they deserve to get relegated. But yeah, Valencia, I think it'll be yet another loss for Leganes. 3-0 Valencia. Then Athletic Club versus Alaves. Alaves could be better. Athletic Club, 4th place. They're doing pretty good right now. They might even get in that top 6. They might go to the Europa League, maybe. I think we can expect some good from them. I think they'll be competing from 4th to 7th. Or maybe 4th to 8th, I think they'll be one of those clubs. Then last one, Sevilla versus Real Madrid. For all that I know, Sevilla may totally win this. But Real Madrid, they've been, loving those 1-1 ties right now. I think they've got 2 already. Half of their campaign have been 1-1 ties, and then a win and a loss. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Real Madrid may face yet another tie. Sevilla, they've been pretty powerful so far. They are now leading with 10 points, while Atletico Madrid is runner-up. While Real Madrid are third, I believe. Yeah, third with 9 or 8 points. But Sevilla, they might totally get the win. Real Madrid, they did pretty bad against PSG in the Champions League. They lost 3-0, and even without PSG not having, with Mbappe and Neymar being in the crowd, they still lost 3-0. So Real Madrid, they're not convincing me at all with that defense. At all. Sevilla, Real Madrid will probably have most of the ball. Sevilla, they will take their chances. That's what I can't trust Real Madrid to do. Sevilla, I can trust them to take their chances, but it may end up being a win for Sevilla. Let's go to the Bundesliga, where SC Freiburg will face off against Augsburg. SC Freiburg, I think they'll get that 2-1 win. Augsburg, they haven't really started off against the easiest teams. I think they've already had to face Borussia Dortmund and RB Leipzig. And I'm pretty sure they had to face FC Union Berlin and Cologne. No, maybe Paderborn. No, they also faced off against Werder Bremen, I think. I don't know. They've had some pretty tough matches. Eintracht Frankfurt, that's the one they played against. I may be entirely wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. But yeah, SC Freiburg, another worthy challenger, kind of. Yeah, they're pretty good. And I think they'll get another win, a 2-1 win. Augsburg, they're a good team, man. I think they'll finish maybe mid-table. Maybe they'll be competing from 9th to 14th, maybe, in the league. I'm not sure, or maybe 10th to 15th. They're not going to relegation though. But next, Bayer Leverkusen versus FC Union Berlin. I think this one will end up 2-2. If it's at, is it at is it at Berlin? If it is, then FC Union Berlin may win. Bayer Leverkusen, they haven't been overly convincing so far. I mean, 4-0 loss against Borussia Dortmund. Oof. What a big oof. So yeah, Bayer Leverkusen, they have to get back in the game, man. They want to succeed in this league. Bayern Munich against Cologne. By the way, guys, what do you want me to call this team? Cologne or Cologne? Or Cologne? King Kong. Bayern Munich, I think they'll get that 4-1 win. Outrageous, I know. Yeah. Then Hertha BSC versus Paderborn. Paderborn, I think they'll get a 2-0 win. Then Werder Bremen versus RB Leipzig. Werder Bremen, a pretty good team. You know, I think they'll be competing from 4th to 8th or 9th. Yeah, they're a pretty good team. Next. Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Fortuna Düsseldorf. I think Borussia Mönchengladbach will get a 1-0 win against Fortuna Düsseldorf, but it may be really close. Maybe Fortuna Düsseldorf will win. Then Eintracht Frankfurt versus Borussia Dortmund. Eintracht Frankfurt, total chance to end up in those top 7. Are they gonna do it? I'm not sure. But I think Borussia Dortmund will get a 2-0 win. Borussia Dortmund, I don't know if they're winning this year. I'm pretty sure they're not. I mean, Bayern Munich, they've just gotten too powerful. And RB Leipzig, they're just, RB Leipzig, man. Gotta watch out for them. Borussia Dortmund, I think they might even finish 3rd. Not very good. Then VfL Wolfsburg versus Hoffenheim. That will be a 1-1 tie. Now let's go to the Premier League. Promised Land. You knew I was gonna say Promised Land. Of course you did. Everyone knew that. Yeah. Where we are starting with Leicester City versus Tottenham. I might watch this game in the morning. I'm asking the people in my house, my parents and my grandma, if they can try to wake me up at 7. I'm not easy to wake up. If there's like thunder outside, I won't wake up. I'll stay put. If there's like Hurricane Harvey raging on in the night, I won't wake up. I'll stay put in my bed and sleep because I love it. So hard do you know how it's so hard to, get out of your bed? Challenging, man. Challenging. And then when you get out of your bed, you can't go back to it. But yeah, Tottenham, I think they'll get a 2-1 win against Leicester City. Very tough match for Tottenham, though. Leicester City, they are getting in that top 10. Totally. Then Burnley versus Norwich City. Norwich City, yet another win for them, I think. 3-2. They just beat Manchester City, and I think they'll copy their score from that match. Burnley. Burnley, whatever. Will they get relegated? No, I don't think so. Will they be really impressive? No, totally not. Yeah. Then Everton versus Sheffield United. I think Everton will win 2-0 in that one. Manchester City versus Watford. I feel so bad for Watford because they tied. They made the epic comeback against Arsenal. They could have even won if if their players had better aim. But they only got 1 point out of that, which is just outrageous to me. They only have 2 points. Do you know how many points they already are away from the winners so far, or first place? 13 points already. Oof. Big oof. Then Newcastle versus Brighton. Newcastle 1-0 win. 1-0. That's what I gotta say. Crystal Palace, I think they will get a 3-2 win against Wolves. Wolves even might suffer more. I mean, they just lost that. They just lost the game 5-2 against Chelsea. Well, at least they got goals. Oh, God. Then West Ham, I think they will lose 3-0 against Man United. Let's go to the last few matches. Where Arsenal, I think we'll get a 3-1 win against Aston Villa. Chelsea will lose 2-1 against Liverpool. I mean, I don't know, but Chelsea may be able to tie. I'm pretty sure they'll not tie, but they might be able to tie. Now let's go to the Serie A, where Udinese or Udinese, how you want to call it, will face against Brescia, and I think they'll win 2-0. Juventus, I think, will win 3-0 against Hellas Verona. AC Milan versus Inter Milan, the Milan derby. Inter Milan, they're not failing against AC Milan. I'm pretty sure they've won like the last 6 matches or something like that. Or maybe even more. AC Milan, they were so successful in the late 90s and the early 2000s, but they've just lost that, and they're pretty bad right now. They're like mid-table level, which is not good. But yeah, I think Inter Milan will win 3-1, maybe even 3-0. They have Sanchez in there, they have Lukaku in there. I think they should have kept Icardi, but again, I know they needed the money, but again, why are you giving PSG everything? I mean, how can PSG even fit anyone in there now? Like, who are you gonna play, PSG? Like, are you just gonna start wasting Mbappe, Cavani, and Di Maria? Because they're good players, man. Di Maria just showed you that in the Champions League. Why am I going on a rant right now? I should have a video where I just go on a rant about stuff and just lay in this bed like this because I want to. Yeah, I want to. Okay, let's keep going. Sassuolo, I think we'll win 2-1 against Bologna. I think we'll lose 2-0 against Roma. Napoli, 3-0 against Lecce. Sampdoria, 2-1 against Torino. Atalanta will lose 1-0 against Fiorentina because they are not doing good so far. They might totally come last in their group in the Champions League, and I am talking so fast. And Lazio will tie 2-2 with Parma. Parma, very tricky team to play. I've said that like a million times today. Bye guys. Like, subscribe, share. I'm tired. So yeah. Oh, and long live Barcelona. Okay, yes, the video finally ended.